Artificial intelligence is no longer just lines on a screen. It's a massive, physical target that foreign militaries are tracking through night vision lenses. This week, an Iranian military headquarters released a video featuring satellite imagery of a $30 billion American-backed AI hub in the UAE, coupled with an explicit promise to destroy it. That video highlights a wider conflict unfolding across three specific front lines: the physical server infrastructure, the digital blueprints of the software, and control of the public narrative. As private tech firms build infrastructure larger than many military bases, their survival depends on how they navigate a world where a data center is as strategic as an oil field. The immediate flashpoint is the United Arab Emirates. A massive 1 gigawatt compute hub known as Project Stargate is slated to be built here, backed by tens of billions in American investment. But the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps recently broadcast a surveillance video targeting the site. The footage used standard Google Maps to zoom into a patch of desert, proving that even geographically hidden infrastructure can be tracked. Brigadier General Ibrahim Zulfagari delivered a sweeping warning. Any regional tech firms or power plants tied to American interests will face complete and utter annihilation. This threat arrives as the region's traditional defensive posture is shifting. The United Kingdom recently withdrew its permanent maritime presence, sending the HMS Middleton and Lancaster home without announcing replacements. While the British Navy pulls back, European allies are filling the void. A French aircraft carrier, the Charles de Gaulle, alongside several Allied frigates, has deployed to the eastern Mediterranean to secure these trade and technology routes. Governments realize facilities requiring massive cooling systems and dedicated gigawatt power supplies are impossible to hide. These servers are now viewed as primary military targets, requiring the same level of security as oil refineries or power grids. While physical servers face kinetic strikes in the Middle East, the software running on them is proving fragile back in the West. The AI company Anthropic accidentally exposed over 500,000 lines of source code for its engineering tool, Claude Code. A simple human error bundled an internal configuration file into a public update, instantly sending the code to GitHub. This diagram shows an agentic workflow, sensitive blueprints allowing an AI to act autonomously by connecting a base LLM to external tools. Within minutes, international competitors seized these blueprints. Chinese developers rapidly downloaded the code, studying the architecture to reverse engineer Anthropic's autonomous systems. In response to these vulnerabilities, the Trump administration launched a new framework to streamline AI legislation. The goal is establishing one central source of federal approval, overriding state laws to protect innovation. But legislation cannot unleak a digital repository. Once a developer in Beijing or Moscow downloads an unencrypted file, the tactical advantage is gone. Digital supremacy is proving incredibly difficult to contain. Facing down military crosshairs and corporate espionage, the major technology companies are splitting into two completely opposing survival strategies. This is a diagram showing Google's approach with its Gemma 4 models. They are shrinking their AI to run offline on your phone or laptop. By bypassing the cloud, they are decentralizing the infrastructure, making it harder to target and cheaper to run. OpenAI, however, is taking the exact opposite route. They recently secured $122 billion in funding to build massive centralized data centers. They are betting that raw, concentrated compute power will outmuscle the competition. To protect that investment, OpenAI acquired the media network TVPN. They are vertically integrating their public relations, bringing a popular tech podcast in-house to directly manage the conversation about their products. We are looking at a stark division in the industry. Google is scattering its intelligence across an offline edge network, while OpenAI is building a heavily fortified corporate empire. We are seeing a convergence of threats: kinetic strikes against physical hubs, the rapid leakage of sensitive code, and a corporate scramble to buy up media outlets to manage the fallout. Intelligence has become a primary resource. Like any other critical commodity, it is now subject to the same aggressive securitization we previously saw in energy and defense. The boundary between a tech company and a sovereign interest is disappearing. Success in this field no longer requires just better math. It requires physical defense and narrative control. For regional partners, the trade-off is becoming clear. Is the economic gain of hosting these massive clusters worth the military risk of becoming a target in a broader geopolitical conflict? To stay updated on how the AI landscape is shifting, subscribe to NeuralBuzz AI and leave a comment with your thoughts on the UAE's position.